Hey everybody, welcome back to The Proton Pack is Not a Toy. First of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. We're up to 88 subscribers now on the channel, and I always said once we got up to 88 subscribers, you were going to see some serious... that's a different fandom. But we're going to have some cool stuff to show you, so regardless. I'm very appreciative of everybody that has subscribed, whether you're somebody I know, or somebody that's just a Ghostbusters fan from around the world, or even if you're a YouTube bot. Thank you for subscribing, and I would love for you to include your friends who might be interested in all things Ghostbusters and things that are Lego related even. I'm about to get into my series of videos building the new Lego Ecto 1 that came out last month. Mine's under the Christmas tree, still wrapped. So once we get past Christmas, I'm going to start a series of videos building that set and just kind of talking as we go through it. And I hope that you'll find that enjoyable as well. Today, I wanted to do something I haven't done before with my Proton pack, my prop-sized real one that I use for Halloween. Mostly we've always focused on the pack and the inner workings of the pack and everything that goes with that. Today I want to focus more on the thrower. I've got some things that need some attention, so I figured this was a good time for me to kind of show you kind of what I've got on it, what I like about it, what things I want to improve, and things that just need a little bit of work. So any of this kind of prop stuff involves maintenance at some points, and I'm kind of at the point where I need to do a little bit on the Neutrona wand. What do we want to call this? That's what Hasbro calls this, is a Neutrona wand now, and so I'm guessing that's what the movie is going to refer to this part of the prop as. We've heard it called Neutrona wand or particle thrower or proton gun, blaster, whatever you want to call it. So I'll use those terms kind of interchangeably, so if you have a favorite, put it in the comments, and then maybe we'll maybe by the time Afterlife comes out, we'll have an answer or something that it's just as much as we call the backpack part, the Proton pack. We kind of have a standard name that everybody refers to this. So, things I want to kind of address today: the tubing, the loom that goes into the back handle here. I want to improve the way I have that set up, and I've got some reference pictures I'm going to show you here in this video. We'll get into that in a little bit. I've also got on the side of the clipboard here, this screw is loose. See how it extended there? So I've got it. I'm sure I've got a nut on the other end on the inside, maybe. Maybe I don't. I'm going to take it apart, take the back end of it off, and kind of take a look there and see what's going on there. And then this part is loose, so when I have it hanging from the pack, a lot of times next time I'll come use it, the tubing is almost all the way out and you can see the actual flash bulb that's inside there, and I prefer it not to be more than about that much out, if not closer to that. So I'm going to make some adjustments there and hopefully get that to stay where I want it to be. Those are the main things, and I've never shown you the actual inner workings on the inside of the Neutrona wand. And so I'm going to take off these 6 little hex screws here and kind of show you the light kit inside, and hopefully fix a couple of those things that I've been talking about here. Okay, so I took out the 6 cap screws that are holding on the bottom here, so I'm going to pull that away. I've got tape, this little electric tape kind of covering the bottoms of the screws here just so they don't come in contact with the wires on the inside. I don't know if it does a whole lot of good, but it gives me peace of mind that I'm not going to short things out. This is my light kit that's on the inside. There, it's just the one that you can buy straight off of gbfans.com. And I've got it mounted with these zip ties to this piece of just extra cardboard that I had. I don't even know if it's cardboard. And then I mounted it using some Velcro there so that it stays in one place on the side. Again, so that my wires and any of these connections aren't coming into contact with the metal, because this is an aluminum thrower. So you can kind of see, I'll move the flashlight around a little bit. You can kind of see in there, there's not a whole lot of room. There's a lot of wire stuff going on. And so one thing I'm going to do now, try to get the flashlight in a decent spot. I'm going to disconnect this cable right here. This is the one that goes all the way through to the light and soundboard on the Proton pack. It's the biggest one back there. I'm going to pull it out. It's snug, but I'm trying to be careful. There we go. So that main one is disconnected. I'm going to see if I can pull out that whole tube without doing too much tangling of the wires here. There we go. Okay, as you can see here, this is just the way I have it set up to go inside the handle and connect. So now we have a bare handle. It's just hollow down in there. And then this was a new addition I did over the last year or two. I added this piece of tubing in here, just very flexible. I don't even know what it's made out of. Tubing that I got from Lowe's or Home Depot, something like that. So that it would give the appearance of more of a rigidness, because the loom wants to, when it's hollow, it just wants to bend and flex a little bit too much and crimp up, and so I figured putting that in there would give it a little bit more of the appearance that it's got some more heft to it. And so that helps, but it does kind of make it stick out a little bit too much on the bottom of the pack, so I might adjust that one day. And like I said, this is the part that connects right here. Let me fix my camera. This connects here for your lights and sounds. Light and sound board on the inside of the Proton pack connects here to this light kit. And so you can see all the different other plugins here. I don't know if you can read it there on the screen. Power up, fire, song, vent light, ear, wand tip, speed, and then some other places where you can plug in other items if you have them. All those have their own little connections and different lights that do different things inside. Alright, one of the things I wanted to investigate here was whether or not I had a nut on the back of that one screw that's coming out of the clipboard. And you can kind of see next to my thumb there's kind of the end of a screw coming in there, and it doesn't go real far. You can see the other one farther down here, how it goes farther in. The one with the nut down there, the screw, that's for a different part, a different little knob on there. So that's not the clipboard. So, sorry for the glare. That's going to be something I'm going to have to work with there. Alright, I managed to find a couple of nuts that sort of fit. So, about like this. And just randomly in my toolbox, so I got lucky. I got one on the back right here of that one screw that was coming out of the clipboard. So it's really hard to get your fingers in there, and then I ended up using this bit here to try to tighten it down in there. I might go back later with a small wrench. I just didn't have one here in the room with me, and see if I can tighten that down a little bit further. But it's on there. It's going to keep that screw from coming out. So mission accomplished on that one. In the process though, I had it in my lap when I was putting it on, and I accidentally knocked off the cover of my bar graph. So there's one more thing I get to take a look at. And the bar graph is right here. And so this goes on here. So that'll be another repair that I make. But now we're going to take a look at the front here. Turn my flashlight off in the background. There we go. This comes way out, and the way I've fixed it before is just by adding some electric tape, as you can kind of see there. And so what I might do is just add one more little round. I don't want to put it out all the way because it is still connected to the wire on the inside, and I don't want to pull it out. And I've got a little bit of styrofoam wadded up in there just to keep the light set where I want it to be. So it's kind of trashy when you can see the whole thing, but nobody ever does. So it's kind of snug right there. Maybe I'll put some more tape a little bit closer to the end. Sorry for the shakiness of this. So, I don't know, maybe just moving it there is enough because it's starting to feel snug again. There, that's where it got loose again. Yeah, I'll probably add just a little bit more just to make it a little more resistant to gravity pulling it out. Okay, so I got the bar graph cover put back on. I've got this the way I want it now on the end. And then the only one thing I want to talk about is the way that the loom connects here on the back handle. So if you reference the original packs in Ghostbusters 1, there's different ways that they did it on. It wasn't the same on all the Proton packs. One of them had a couple of holes drilled here in the top and then one here in the bottom. and then a piece of wire and some zip ties to hold it down. And then another one just had the zip ties here at the bottom with the wire. And I've had a little issue with my loom not staying exactly where I want it to be, so I'm thinking about doing a project there where I drill out. Either way, I'm not sure exactly which method I'm going to use, but I'm not doing it today. But I just kind of wanted to talk through the process of doing it. And let me show you some pictures, reference pictures. You can see it in the close-ups of some of the props as they kind of sit today, or in the recent years when they've been on display in different locations like Planet Hollywood or up for auction. But you can really see it as well in the temple battle scene, where you see kind of the close-ups of the 4 Ghostbusters as they're seeing Gozer come through the portal for the first time. And I'll put some of those pictures up here so you can see. So as you can see there, you can see, especially the white zip ties. I don't have the exact kind, but I do have some small ones about like this that I might use. I don't know if the bigger ones like this would be better. It's obviously going to take a bigger hole. I might just rather drill the smaller hole and then also have the same 2 sizes in black. So that's a project for the future. Like I said, I'm not going to tackle that today. I was happy to kind of get some stuff taken care of and tightened up today, and kind of just show you the thrower. And well, we're going to call it the Neutrona wand. And hopefully taking that close look was interesting to you. And I'll go back through and attach everything that needs to be attached so I can get it connected back to my pack. And then if I do decide to drill the holes back there, I'll post the results in a future video. So thank you again for watching, and again, stay tuned for the Lego series that's coming up around Christmas. I doubt I'll have much between now and then, but if I do, you know where to look. So be sure to subscribe if you want to know when that next video is coming out.